Jedi Holocron. Jedi holocrons are ancient data storage devices used by the Jedi Order to preserve knowledge, training, and history. They can only be opened by Force-sensitive users, usually Jedi, and often require calm, focused energy from the light side. Inside, you'll find teachings from Jedi Masters like Yoda or Obi-Wan Kenobi, who left behind holographic messages and lessons for future generations. The Jedi Temple on Coruscant held many of these, including ones with secrets about lightsaber forms and the history of the Republic. In Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Ahsoka Tano and Anakin Skywalker even recover one stolen by Cad Bane. Sith Holocron. Sith holocrons are the dark side version of Jedi holocrons, filled with ancient Sith knowledge, forbidden Force abilities, and dangerous secrets. These can only be unlocked by dark side users, and some even contain the consciousness of Sith lords like Darth Bane or Darth Endedu. They're not just books of evil, they're actual tools of corruption. In Star Wars Rebels, Darth Maul uses one to manipulate Ezra Bridger, trying to twist him toward the dark side. These holocrons often include teachings on Sith alchemy, Force lightning, and the Rule of Two, making them priceless to any dark side Force user. Great Holocron. The Great Holocron is one of the largest and most important Jedi holocrons ever created. Unlike regular ones, it can stay open indefinitely and be accessed by multiple Jedi at once. It contains centuries of Jedi wisdom, including Force techniques, Jedi code interpretations, and even galactic history. Stored in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, it was used by Jedi Masters like Mace Windu and Plo Koon for deep study. It also held rare insights into controversial topics like the dark side, which most Jedi avoided. This holocron was considered sacred and was only accessible to high-ranking Jedi within the Order. Holocron of Heresies. The Holocron of Heresies is one of the most controversial Jedi artifacts ever made. Unlike typical Jedi holocrons, this one challenges the Order's teachings and explores unorthodox Force beliefs, including stuff the Jedi Council considered dangerous or too close to the dark side. It contains knowledge from Jedi who questioned the Code and the Council, basically Jedi rebels who thought outside the box. Because of its risky content, it was locked away deep in the Jedi archives. Masters like Jocasta Nu made sure it stayed hidden, fearing its teachings could lead Jedi down a path of doubt or even darkness. Telos Holocron. The Telos Holocron was stored in the Jedi Academy on Telos 4, a planet that became a key refuge after the Jedi Purge. This holocron held valuable Jedi teachings and records of the Old Republic, helping Jedi survivors like Atreides preserve the Jedi way during dark times. In Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2, Atreides gathers multiple Sith holocrons alongside the Telos Holocron, hoping to understand the dark side to prevent its return. But, of course, messing with Sith knowledge backfires. The Telos Holocron is a reminder that even good intentions can be dangerous when the Force is involved. Revan's Holocron. Revan's Holocron is a legendary artifact packed with insights from one of the most complex Force users in Star Wars history. Revan was both a Jedi Knight and a Sith Lord, so his holocron blends teachings from both sides of the Force. It includes advanced lightsaber combat techniques, strategic warfare knowledge, and deep philosophical views on the Force's true nature. Revan believed balance came from understanding both light and dark, which made his holocron super controversial. While not canonically shown in detail, its legacy lives on through followers and Sith cultists who see Revan as a guide for power and freedom. Darth Bane's Holocron. Darth Bane's holocron is a key piece of Sith history, created by the Sith Lord who established the Rule of Two, which limited the Sith Order to only a master and an apprentice. Bane's holocron contains his teachings on how to control the dark side and build power, as well as his views on the Sith's future. It's a dangerous and highly sought-after artifact, revealing his dark philosophies and techniques, like Sith alchemy and Force manipulation. In Star Wars, The Clone Wars, we see Darth Sidious hunting for it, aiming to gain more control over the galaxy by unlocking its secrets. Darth Sidious Holocron. Darth Sidious Holocron is an incredibly dangerous artifact filled with the twisted teachings of the Sith Lord who destroyed the Jedi and ruled the Galactic Empire. Inside, you'll find Sith alchemy, dark side rituals, and ways to manipulate the Force for personal power. Sidious used it to preserve his knowledge and pass on his legacy of Sith domination. It's filled with hidden knowledge about how to corrupt others, like Anakin Skywalker, and how to cheat death, which he tried to do with his cloning experiments. This holocron was a critical tool in Sidious' plan to dominate the galaxy for generations. Jedi Temple Guard Holocron. The Jedi Temple Guard Holocron is a rare and powerful artifact linked to the elite temple guards who protected the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Unlike regular Jedi, these guards were trained in combat, diplomacy, and upholding the Order's laws. The holocron contains their teachings, focusing on martial discipline, ethics, and the art of defending the Jedi Code. It also holds some of the Temple's deepest secrets, including ways to defend the Jedi Order against threats like the Sith. After the fall of the Jedi Order, this holocron was lost, but it represents the Jedi's dedication to maintaining peace and order in the galaxy.